Hi, this is David from Master Management Consulting, and in today's video we are going to review a new feature which is available in Microsoft Word Online, a feature that is still in preview and not yet available in Microsoft Word Desktop. I don't know even if it will be available in the desktop version. So if you want to test this new tool, the editor tool, which is available in the home page, you need to go to Word Online. To go to Word Online, the best way is to type office.com in your browser, log in with your Windows or Microsoft Office login details, and then you will have access to all the different applications that are part of your license, your Microsoft Office license, and then you will have Word. So within Word, I have some random text that have been generated, and well, there are some mistakes inside or potential improvement that we can see are actually highlighted here or underlined rather. And now we can click on editor and see what happens. So again, this tool is in preview, so it might not be yet entirely perfect, but we can already test it and see how it works. We can see that a score has been given of 92%. And we have several improvement potentially. 5% are apparently in refinements, 1% in grammar, and 2% in spelling. We can see the different categories of correction and improvement that are available. So in the section of corrections, we have spelling and grammar, 10 for spelling, 6 for grammar. Mistakes that have been picked in the document. So all that is mainly artificial intelligence. So some might not be real mistakes, or we might not want to change them. But we will see. We are going to have a look how it works. And then we have potential refinements as well in terms of clarity, conciseness, formality, punctuation, convention, vocabulary, and so on. Some statistics about our document. We have a score of 80 in terms of readability. 903 distinct words, an average time of how long it would take to read it and how long it would take to speak it. We have apparently four uncommon words that have been identified and for which we have some suggestion of improvement. So we have some information tip in terms of readability, how it works, distinct words, and so on. So if you're interested, you can have a look at it and read a bit more in details. Let's have a look at how it works clicking on spelling and see what are the different spelling mistakes that have been identified in the document. So anticipated, we can click on it on the suggestion. I am with the apostrophe, grizzly, Pepsi Cola. So in that case, okay, we might want to keep the hyphen in between the two words, so we can just choose to ignore all, or we can have a show context eventually, which tell us, okay, the whole sentence in which we are, the show context, okay, so it's not just a word itself. But in that case, okay, we might want to choose to keep the hyphen in between, so we could choose ignore all. And continue, and so on and so on. So we understand a little bit how spelling works. We can have a look at grammar and well, yes, spelling mistakes here. You know, between grammar and spelling, I think there are a few things that could be similar. So in that case, okay, I forgot the double E, open. Well, in that case, she opens the drawer and picked up, okay. It might not be the right correction in that case. In that case, in the sentence as it is, it would be more like she opened the drawer and picked up, and so on. But yeah, grammar. So we can continue, and so on and so on. So we can review the suggestion, see in context as well, show or hide the context in which, okay, the mistake has been picked or potential improvement is proposed, and we can see we can well, either choose the different suggestion, choose to ignore, navigate between the different suggestion, backward and forward, and we have apparently some options available as well for that. And in the option editor settings, we have all the different options that are available for which we can choose to check and uncheck the checkbox. And we can see that in spelling, we have everything checked, grammar as well, but when we scroll down, well, almost, we have just one which is not checked. In clarity, we have nothing checked, but we could choose, what do we want to have in terms of clarity? Double negation, adverb, placement, something like that. Conciseness, if you want to remove nominations, nominalizations, or wordiness, all right, formality and so on. Well, we have a few options available to choose from to improve the way this tool works. Let's click OK on that. Let's move on a little bit. We can see that we have also improved a little bit our score to 93% currently. We are left with 1% spelling potential improvement and 6% refinement. Let's have a look at what we have in refinement. We have apparently no acronyms as suggestion. We have some clarity improvement, conciseness, formality, punctuation conventions, and vocabulary. So it's the same. Again, we click on one and choose the option available or suggestion. We can read also what's written. More concise language would be clearer for your reader. And try to understand if the suggestion makes sense or not. And eventually we can show in context so that we have the full sentence, and again review if the suggestion makes sense or not. Formality, it's the same. We can have a look if the suggestion makes sense. In formal writing, try spelling out the words. So instead of that, it is proposed that is, and so on and so on. And then we can see that our score improves in general, and that we have something that could be more understandable, more readable, easier to read for the audience in general. That's it. Now we have reviewed the editor tool available in Microsoft Word Online. It is still in preview, and well, we can test it and suggest some improvement as well. Tell us what you think about editor. So if you want to give some feedback and give your opinion, you can click on that and give some feedback to the developers. That's it. Thank you very much, and see you next time.